Hello. Right, so we do have something different today. It's not a Sky Glass product. It's a Minisopuru. I think that's how you say it. It's a docking station for the Apple Mac Mini M4, which I do have. This is the type that you can have a look around the back of it there, see all the information. Look at that little window there. So this bad boy, as you can see here, sits underneath your Mac. What I'm going to do, I'm going to unbox it now, and then we will stop the video and I will plug it into my Mac Mini. So quite well presented, nice to see cardboard, no plastic sleeve so far, so that's really good. A little bit of plastic, but this is probably the biodegradable stuff. So let's have a look. Oh, we've got to take this out first, so let's take that out. Let's pop him around that way. No, that is the right way. Okay, that's cool. So it's telling me to pull this little bit up here, and we got some bits and pieces in here. Right, so we got the lovely instructions here, and let me just have a quick flick through. So we are in English and Japanese maybe, and we've got English, German, Spanish, Italian, I don't know that one, and Russian, and French, Polish, Japanese, Korean, and I don't know what they are. There's probably China and Mandarin maybe. So you've got an installation sort of a guide there on a QR code to show you how to install the SSD. I don't have an SSD, so I'm not going to be, so it can take a M.2, I can't read that, B and M key, and just an M.2 M key. Pretty cool. I do have something like this already connected to my Mac, but it's designed to go on top. I could use them all in unison, to be quite honest. That would be pretty cool. So it has a little tether mode. So basically you put it in, then you put the little cable here, which is good. It's not too big. Don't like big cables. And plus, oh, that's nice. Yeah, I've got another cable there. It doesn't do that. It's just really flexible. So that's good. It keeps its shape. So when it's in, oh, which way will they be? Probably that way. So yeah, we got that there. And we got a little fixing kit where you will have some, wow, what's it called? The thermo paste tape type stuff. So there we go. Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Pretty cool. Little screwdriver, some screws and some fixing brackets there for the SSD. You see all that? That's pretty cool. Yeah, will you see that on the camera up the top? Probably might not be able to because I've got that on a higher brightness, so there's not a lot of light here. So it might be a bit blown out. So let's pop that, but actually I'll keep that one out. Let's pop that to the side. We will keep that lovely instruction manual just there. Oh, hang on, and put that in the right place. There we go, nice and flat little box. So the main unit, really thin, really impressed with that. So actually I will get the screwdriver out. Let me just pop that down there, because I'm going to open up the SSD port thing. So let's have a look at the ports on this bad boy. So we have got a display port outlet, which is a HDMI. So that is really cool. Just here, we got on the back, we got that's your connection to your Mac. So that goes in there. That goes up to your Mac like that. You got HDMI 4K 60 Hertz. So that's pretty cool. You've got a headphone jack, and you've got a USB 2 port there. And on the front we have keyboard and mouse, and then you've got trans flash and your memory card slot there. pretty cool. There is instructions underneath that tell you how to actually open this. So we will have a quick look inside. If I can get this little bag open. Right. Tell you what. Let's... I like the way that this is... it's got a lovely rubber mount there for your Mac Mini to sit on, so that's going to fit nicely in there, and it's nice and rubber, so it's not going to scratch it. And then you've got these lovely rubber feet underneath, so that's pretty cool. Let's quickly whip this off. Alexa, cancel. Don't know why. So screw, and let's give them a tap out. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That is pretty damn cool. I like that. That is absolutely amazing. That's nice and thin. That is so cool. So cool. So let me just see. Oh, that's run the wrong way. Let me just see the maximum. I wonder if it says on the box. We'll have a quick look on the box. Wow. Okay, that's cool. So we can support up to 10 gigabits at 4 terabytes. That's plenty for the average user. That really is plenty. I've got a terabyte plugged into my Mac Mini at the moment. It's just a portable SSD, and I've got tons of space on that. If you pop a 4 terabyte drive in this, that's going to be an absolute beast. An absolute beast. Wow, that is really cool. 7-in-1 USB-C hub. That's cool. That really is awesome, and I really do like that. And yes, this is a review unit, so it has been sent to me, and I will be using it, and I'll probably do an update of how I'm getting on with it. I'm going to need to buy some M.2 whichever drives. Maybe just a terabyte in each. That would be pretty cool. So I have one of these underneath, got another one on top. My Mac Mini is going to be an absolute monster. That's really cool. I'll put a link in the description below. These things, to be quite honest, they're not overly expensive for what they can do and what they can add to your Mac Mini. I mean, I've only got a base Mac Mini, so it's only got 256 gigs of storage, which isn't a massive amount, but when you've got SSDs attached to it, you don't need all that storage. You can just use that storage for all the actual programs and whatever else, and then your photos, your videos, your films, your movies, whatever it got in there, and all the stuff that you don't need on the main unit in there. And that's absolutely perfect. It's a great way of buying like a base model or a Mac Mini with less SSD storage, and then just upgrading it this way, because that's just a really cool and easy way of doing it. Instead of having to, which you can't do with any of the Mac stuff now, you can't upgrade the memories like you used to be able to do back in the days, but this allows you to. Something like this always got a little cutout there as well. That's for when it goes at the back, so it'd be round that way, so you can get underneath to power it on. That's a cool idea. That's really good. Right, so give me a few minutes, because my Mac Mini's over there, and it's got an interesting way that I've sort of set that up so you can't see any wires. So I will get back to you in just a jiffy. Right, so I have noticed something. This supplies the power from the USB-C, which is another really cool thing. So I'm going to attempt to install this. I'm going to use the cable that's already plugged into my Mac Mini, just because it makes it a little bit easier. So I don't need the display port on there because that's already plugged in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Right, so let's plug that in. So this should hopefully... It's not going to be able to pull my Mac Mini out that far. So let's just pop him down there. So it fits bloody lovely. Let's make sure, there we go, located. Wow, that is, sorry, it's a bit dusty. That's really, really cool. So let me just get them wires out there, because that's for my microphone. So let's right, so where's my little dongle? So this is my mouse USB dongle thing, because I do have a Mac mouse, but I don't really like them. They're not very nice to hold. So have I got that around the right way? Can't see. Yes, I have. So in the mouse port it goes. I don't have a USB keyboard, unfortunately. So hang on. I don't know if this... Oh yeah, it's working. Hang on a second. Let me just unlock my Mac. And this is the mouse I'm using. And there's the dongle plugged in there. There we go. Let's just get rid of that. Oh, sorry, we can't see, can we? Because I've got it down there. So look at this. This is cool. This is cool. Let me just move you up there so you can see my screen. There we go. There's my screen. Let me just get that box out of the way. That's awesome. That really is truly, really cool. Right, I need to find a memory card. I'm just going to pop you on pause. So I'm back. Got a lovely memory card from my big ass camera. So give me a sec. Let me just spin you around. And let's get you down. Let's see which way this memory card goes in here. So hopefully face down. He is in. And wow, that's really fast. Really, really fast. I tell you what, let me eject that card. Okay. So card is out. And hang on a second, card's about to go in now. That's really quick. That is super, super duper quick. And let's show that card working. Let's get your full screen. So we should have some pictures of my cat here somewhere. Oh, we got a few pictures here. Let's here we go. Sorry about the reflection, it's going to be hard for you to see, but loads up very, very quickly. And these are big files from a Fuji camera. And no issues there at all. That's super duper duper fast. I'm really majorly happy with that. I think that's awesome. And look how lovely that looks just sat there. And that makes anyone's life so much easier with just these ports at the front for your mouse and your keyboard. And extra SSD storage. That's absolutely fantastic. Really, really is. And I do thank you, Minisopuru, for sending this over, because it's really quite a nice bit of kit. And I love the way that it's just powered by the USB-C at the back. My other one's not powered that way at all. So that is friggin' amazing. Absolutely amazing. So let me just have a look at the So the M.2 support is 10 gigabits. USB 2 for keyboard and mouse, trans flash, and SD slots. USB 2 point whatever, 2.0, max 48 megabits, and that is the rear one, I'm imagining, and 4K 60. I mean, that gives you an extra screen output. I know you can get it through the Firewire, but everyone uses HDMI these days. It's a lot quicker and easier to set up a screen, and some screens take your sound through them, so really amazingly cool. So let me just get your span back around so you can see me. There we go, there is me. Thank you very much for watching, and you have a look in the link in the description, see if it's for you. I am going to be showcasing another one of these at some point, and I think it's really cool. Really cool. And the fact that it's powered from the Mac itself, it doesn't mean you have to turn it on, this, that and the other. It's on already. That's really cool. So thank you very much for watching. You know what to do, people. Hello. Right, so this is a quick update about the, I can't remember what it's called, give me a second. The Minisopuru little add-on hard drive hub, M.2 hub enclosure, whatever you want to call it, and I have been using it for over a week now, and it has performed absolutely outstanding. It's brilliant. I've got no problems with it at all. It's powered all by itself through the USB-C cable, which is absolutely great, because a lot of the other ones you have to supply power to it through like a power block that it come with, but not this one. And it looks really nice and tidy. Well, I'm looking at it now. I'll put the camera over there, give me a second. There we go, there it is there, and it looks so good underneath the Mac Mini M4. It is absolutely brilliant. It gives me the extra ports at the front for the lovely cards. You can use these for other things. They don't have to be for a keyboard and your mouse. That can be used for whatever you want to plug it into. I haven't used the actual M.2 slot because I haven't got an M.2 SSD, so I will get one in the future, but I'm sure that would work absolutely fine. Why wouldn't it? You've got some extra ports in the back as well, and you must agree it looks really nice. I don't have any problems with this whatsoever. Not had any bits failing, nothing not reading. It's read every single time. Every memory card or USB stick that I've put in it, it's absolutely fine. And even connecting this camera, the Osmo Pocket 3 to it, works fine. No issues at all. It's really fast. It's reliable. I am more than happy with it, and that's over a week review on it. And yeah, it's going to stay there because I think it looks really cool and gives me extra ports. I've still got my USB-C at the front there. I haven't got much at the back because I've got lots of other stuff plugged in. But I've got the USBs at the front and the Thunderbolts at the back. And this literally plugs in the Thunderbolt at the back, and it's up and running as soon as you connected it. I mean, you've got the little space at the back there so you can turn your Mac Mini off and on, which not a lot of the others offer. Plus, even with the Mac Mini, if it was sat on the deck just down there, it's really hard to turn on without actually sort of picking it up and pressing the button underneath. So that is a week sort of use of it, and I'm way more than happy with it. I know it's a review unit, but that's something that I would buy myself, and I thoroughly recommend it. So if you've got a Mac Mini M4, you need a bit of space, or you got quite a bit of space already, get a bit of extra space and then you get all the ports. It's just a nice bit of kit to have. So as I always say, thanks for watching. You know what to do, people.